So out of the Safari Zone and yeah, into a new part. Okay, so what you want to do after you get the gold teeth and the HM for Surf, first of all, I'm actually gonna go and teach Surf to my Pokemon because that's a really good move. I mean, yeah, it is arguably the best HM, and even to this day, because even after they introduce new HMs, it is still one of the best actually, or the best. I'm gonna go teach that to my Wartortle actually, and boom, get rid of Bubble Beam. Surf is much better than Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam I think is 65 power, 100 accuracy. Surf is 95 power, 100 accuracy. That is amazing, especially for this point in the game. It'll definitely be helping me a lot. But anyways, we got ourselves the gold teeth. So first of all, what we're gonna do is head over to the warden's house, give him that, and see what the prize is. So yeah, go give him that, and booyah. And he's gonna give us something for our trouble. HM04. So HM04 is strength. So we got ourselves another HM. Wow. Strength is also really good HM. Probably like the third best, second best, around there. It's a good HM. A lot of Pokemon can learn it as well. I would teach it to Snorlax, but I think it's Snorlax is soon gonna be learning a better normal type move soon enough at least. So I'm not too sure. If it isn't, then I will teach it strength later on because it is better than the normal type moves. It has, I think, actually, never mind. Let me check something. It's been a while since I've been recording, so that's why I'm not too sure. But let me check something about Snorlax. Okay. Yeah, it only has Headbutt. Okay, Headbutt's not too bad, but I believe it actually will learn a better one soon. And I believe, actually, I don't have enough. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. So I use strength right there, and I believe you need to beat Erica or something to be able to use it. But yeah, move the boulder and you can grab yourself another rare candy. It works the same way in Fire and Leaf Green as well. So yeah, that's all good, and that's awesome. So we're done with the extra stuff here, I guess. So what we're gonna be doing now is actually go into the gym. So yeah, we're actually done with Fuchsia City. There's not a lot of exploring to do here. It's not like Celadon, so yeah. And yeah, so Koga is the gym leader of this gym, and what Pokemon will actually do good? It won't be Ivysaur, sadly, because it is actually a grass type, so it won't do too good. What will do good? Snorlax is pretty high level though. I think Wartortle and Pikachu are going to be the Pokemon I'm going to be using mostly. Actually, I'll send in Wartortle up front because I kind of want to test out the new Surf, because I'm certain that'll be really good. Okay, so let's go into the gym. So yeah, this is the gym. This guy is going to be like, yo, champ in the making. Fuchsia Gym is riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Now you can kind of actually tell where the walls are really easily in this game. As you can see, the little tile things, that's basically where the invisible walls are. It's not too hard to get through this place, honestly. I'm just gonna battle trainers, but yeah. Some stuff I want to talk about while I'm battling these trainers actually is for the Safari Zone. I don't know, it's just randomly I wanted to point this out. For the Safari Zone, what I actually had to do for the bios, because there were just such a huge amount of them, what I had to do was I actually had to get myself if you guys know what on the computer, you know, sticky notes, whatever, like I just use sticky notes basically, and posted a bunch of notes around my computer, like not on the recording area of course, but like around the recording area at least, and okay, yeah, around the recording area, and like so I can basically, while I'm recording, I can look at the notes and see which Pokemon you can find here and stuff, because there were, well, I still have the notes because it's on the same recording. So there were, actually I can count right now, like 6, 8. There are 8 different new Pokemon. Plus, that's just the evolutionary line. So if you include each and every evolution as well, it would be so many. So yeah, I had to do these notes and just say like 1 or 2 word things about them, like maybe good attack, good defense, things like that. So yeah, really, with the part filled with bios like that, there's not, I don't know what else I could have done, because, well, yeah, I don't know. There are just so many bios. I mean, well, you know, that's what Safari Zone, they just used it so there'll be a lot of Pokemon you can find here. But yeah, that's actually probably the biggest part. I mean, other than that, there's not going to be many areas with a lot of new Pokemon from here on out, so bios won't be such a huge problem for me, or at least not a huge problem, but maybe there'll be a few Pokemon here and there, but overall it won't be too bad. So yeah, that's good for me. Not editing won't be as much of a pain, and I can just make the daily uploading that much easier. So yeah, speaking of daily uploading, I don't know, I probably broke that whole streak by now. I don't know. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be a while before this is uploaded, but yeah, I don't know when or how many videos I would have you know, recorded by the time it's uploaded. By the time it's uploaded, I'll probably be done recording actually, because I'm trying to record a lot, because editing takes up a lot more time than actual recording. So I want to kind of get a lot of recording so I can do a lot of editing and basically just finish up this walkthrough, because this walkthrough I didn't want it to last too long. My estimate is it's gonna last, I'm guessing, like 2 months or 2.5 months. So basically I'll be done by like the beginning of August or the middle of August. That's not what I wanted though. Well, actually that is what I wanted to be done by the beginning of August, but I realized it'll be kind of hard to do that. So middle of August is more of what I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being. But yeah, it's pretty hard actually to do all this. But like the videos, it's not too bad considering it is summer, you know. If it was school, this for sure would not be possible. I couldn't be doing this unless I did like mass recording before and like a lot of editing and things like that. But I really didn't do that, so yeah, I definitely couldn't have done that. And the stuff. So anyways, wow, that thing is using my own headbutt against me. Well, not technically, but he's actually getting flinches with it, whereas I'm not. But he is faster, so I don't know how I could get flinches. Anywho, I just want to get these trainers out of the way. There's a bunch of them. By the way, the guy that in the middle is Koga, by the way. I don't know if you just saw him, but yeah. The thing about this gym is actually the Pokemon, the gym leader is actually very high leveled. And you'll see what like I was saying, yeah, the Pokemon of the gym leader is actually pretty high level. Not the gym trainers. These guys, their Pokemon aren't too bad. But the gym leader, for some reason, has pretty high level Pokemon. At least from what I remember from playing Fire and Leaf Green, and I played through his game too, so it should be the same. I'm actually drastically under-leveled against him, if I'm correct. But it is poison types. I don't consider poison types too much of a problem. Now, I don't have anything super effective against him, that's true, but, you know, my attacks, I can hit hard, I guess. I have a full team of 6, too, so that's a huge advantage right there. And, yeah, in general, it shouldn't be too bad. Afterwards, though, there's a bunch of routes to go through. It will be a while before I take on the 6th gym leader, because there's a bunch of routes to go through, a bunch of trainers to fight, so many things in the way of fighting that 6th gym leader. Don't know why they made it like that, but they did. And then after that, the game has pretty much reached its ending point, I guess, because after that, it's more easygoing, I guess. There's not really there's not so many routes to go through. There's not so many of those kind of things. It's basically maybe like one route before battling a gym leader, and after that, it's over actually, because we're gonna be battling the Elite Four after that. And Elite Four, wow, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the Elite Four. I need to make sure I have a bunch of money before battling the Elite Four, because I'm gonna need to buy a lot of hyper potions, revives, things like that, because Kanto Elite Four is really challenging. Some believe it to be the most challenging of all Elite Fours, but yeah, it's really challenging actually for well, not for some reason, but yeah, it is really challenging. I mean, a lot of people played these games when they were younger, and they were always thought, wow, this game is just so hard, blah blah blah, things like that. It's a hard game, definitely. I mean, it was the first, I guess, and you'd expect it to be a lot more easy, but I guess at the time, I don't know, it wasn't too bad. And well, yeah, sequels to this game were a lot easier in terms of levels. I mean, the levels were just so little, but probably because they did fit in 2 regions in that game, so kind of makes sense. And you know, a lot of people got like crazy with the nostalgia and stuff, so yeah. And that's what Pokemon really is, I guess. People just go crazy for it. just because of nostalgia and stuff like that. Okay, Ivysaur definitely not staying up front. Snorlax really shouldn't either, but I have some hope in it. Actually, these invisible walls don't have me frustrated at all because I know exactly where each and every one is. So yeah. And oh wow, I should have kept Ivysaur up front, but well, yeah, Snorlax will faint anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't expect there to be so many sand slashes. But there are, so kind of weird. But anyways, Razor Leaf. Oh, by the way, I did learn Razor Leaf while I leveled up off screen at level 30 because I was catching this Pokemon and I made it faint or something, so I leveled up and I learned Razor Leaf, which is really good. I replaced Vine for it, and that's actually really good. I learned that because Vine was just too weak. Razor Leaf has a high critical hit ratio, which is pretty good, so it does help me out. Plus, it's just stronger than Vine. I know it's still not that strong, but it's okay. It's still pretty good. I don't really need anything that much stronger because critical hit Razor Leafs are good enough. But sadly, Ivysaur's not too fast, so I can't really hope for too many criticals here and there. But I can still hope for some because the way the game works. But yeah. And that is it for this guy. And I believe there's only like 1 or 2 trainers left. This guy, oh, well, wrong way. This guy, and actually that's it. This guy is the last trainer, so. And I descended from Pallet Town, I guess. Small town guy. And for some reason this gym, I forgot to mention it. It is a poison type gym, but then for some reason there's like so many other types. Like these guys have like drowsies and stuff, so they have psychic types. They have sand slashes, they have ground types. I don't know why they just didn't stick with poison types, because there definitely are a lot of them. I mean, there's Ekans, Arbok, and there's coughing. We haven't seen those in the gym for some reason. There's coughing, things like that. There's a bunch of bug poison types, like, well, yeah, there just are, I know, like Venonat and I think Caterpie, stuff like that. There's just a bunch of them. And whoa, this Drowsy actually had Psychic? That's pretty powerful. And I'm only down to Charmeleon and Primeape now, but this isn't going to be too much of a problem because, well, it just isn't. And wow, if I actually fainted this, I'm going to get really mad because I was just being dumb. I could have used like some other move. Actually, wow, I just realized Charmeleon really has a horrible moveset. It's not learning anything good, that's why. This is actually a horrible moveset. But it's okay, level, oh, wow, that's when I said that. Let's try and learn something. And Slash too, so that's actually a relatively good move. I'll get her a Scratch. And that's good because Charmeleon is pretty fast too. And Slash has a high critical hit ratio, so I can actually hope for some criticals here and there. Now, I'm actually going to go and see if I can get one. Most likely it won't, I mean, I know it won't KO, but let's see if I can at least get, yeah, I got it. Okay, so I can kind of rely on this a little bit. And yes, I live. I know my Charmeleon is going to faint, but I just want to get as much damage as I can because Primeape will need all the help it can get because this is a Psychic type here. And oh, wow, Charmeleon, you're awesome. And he dropped his balls. That's nice. And yeah, I can just go here and battle the gym leader if you want, but I'm going to go back and heal. And in the next part, we will go and battle the gym leader. So yeah. This guy is definitely going to be a challenge. He's going to be the hardest gym leader we've fought so far. And so will the next one. And yeah, the next few ones, because there are actually no pushovers.